Okay, so in this example, we have a system of nonlinear inequalities. And this time we don't have a line. The top one is a parabola, and the bottom one is also a parabola. So we have two parabolas. So I'm going to take the first inequality, x squared minus y is less than or equal to 0. Now, I'm going to switch it around and make it negative y is less than or equal to negative x squared. Then I'm going to divide by negative 1 and get y is greater than or equal to x squared. Now, it's easier to put it, I think, into the form of a parabola for graphing than to do a table of values and stuff. You could do a table of values, but this I can graph. It's my, well, I shouldn't say that. This, I make it an equation. That I can graph. And so that's just the basic parabola that we know and love. Let's see. And let's make as much on here as we can. My graph paper is a little bit bigger. Now, am I going to want a solid line? It looks like I want a solid line. Okay, so we know it's greater than or equal to, so solid line. And then we'll have to pick a point. We can go to the inequality that we've changed. We can't use 0, 0. Darn it. It wants to do all kinds of things. That parabola is going down just a little bit further than I had it drawn. Okay, so let's pick a point not even close. Let's pick a point, let's see, right here. I think that point is 0, 4. So let's pick the point 0, 4, since we can't use 0, 0. Okay, so 4, 4, y and 0, 4, x. Is 4 greater than or equal to 0? Yes, true. Okay, so we're going to shade inside the parabola here. Okay, now we have to find the other parabola. I lost it. There it is. Okay, so let's do something similar. We'll do it in green. So I'm going to say 2x squared plus y is less than or equal to 12. I'm going to go ahead and subtract the 2x squared over. Okay, so this one is a little bit different, right? I'm going to be graphing y equals negative 2x squared minus 12. Now, I know it's going to be upside down because of the negative 2, and it's going to have a stretch on it. Not much of a stretch, but it is going to have a stretch, and it's going to be shifted down 12. Okay, so that's quite, oh, you know what? That's supposed to be a positive 12. You're all out there wondering, why did she make it negative? It was a positive 12. That 12 didn't go anyplace. So not shifting down, up 12. Okay, so up 12 is going to be like up here, and it's going to be upside down. So instead of having, it might be easier for me to put a table of values in here, but let's say I put, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2, our old standbys. If you put in negative 2 and square it, you get 4. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8, so you get 4 out. If you put in negative 1, you're going to get 10. 0, you're going to get 12, which we already kind of have that graphed. If you put in 1, you're going to get 10, and if you put in 2, you're going to get 4. So let's graph those ordered pairs. Negative 1, 10, and 1, 10. And then we're going to have negative 2, 4, which is right there, and 2, 4. So it's kind of a little bit skinnier parabola because of the stretch. And it looks like that. Now we have to decide, is it inside the parabola or outside the parabola? Both are possibilities, okay? I don't want to draw it and mess up my graph, but you could have it outside being like those sections. I'll try to talk about that at the end. Okay. So let's pick the point 0, 0. We're allowed. And we can just put it in the original. So I'll come down here and pick 0, 0. So I get 2 times 0 squared plus 0. Is that less than or equal to 12? Yes, that's going to be true because 0 is less than or equal to 12. Yes. So it's going to be inside the parabola. It's going to be this inside shape here. And so where is the graph? Let me just say it extends down here, right, just for that graph. But where do you have both orange and green? It's kind of like this bullet shape. I don't know if it's a bullet, like Nutribullet, is that a thing? The little blenders. Anyway, it's kind of like that. I don't know what shape you call that, but that is the shape. That's the answer, is that kind of weird shape. Maybe like a lava lamp. Okay. But what I was talking about before was it didn't have to be that shape. It could have been outside the parabola, and then you would have had like this kind of weird area around that shape, but within the orange parabola. Anyway, it's not that case. There's all kinds of options out there. It could look like all kinds of different things, but this is the answer. We graph it, and we've used these techniques before, but now we're doing it with nonlinear inequalities. Okay.